You are listening to the Disney Dream Girls, an unofficial Disney theme parks podcast, and this is show number 285 for Sunday, the 10th of November, 2019.
Where dreams begin.
Hello and welcome to the Disney Dream Girls. My name is Michelle Young, and together with my good friend Jayne Phipps, we are your guides to the place where dreams begin. Hello, Jayne.
Hello there, Michelle.
How you diddling, me lovely?
I'm okay. I think I've dried out because it's been a bit wet this week. I don't know about what it's been like with you, but I got rather soaked. But no, I'm all dried out now. I'm doing okay. You?
Oh my word. A shopping centre about, 45 minutes from both of us, flooded. People had to spend the night in emergency accommodation because the heavens opened and didn't close.
Yeah, I'd seen something they were buying pyjamas from Primark or something.
Yeah. I know, it was like unreal. But yeah, the weather, I've been talking to a few of our overseas friends and they're a little bit surprised how chilly it is at this time of year. But about 35 degrees Fahrenheit is about the norm for the UK.
Yeah. It's autumn now, kind of winter. That's just what we expect this time of year. The clocks have gone back and it's all dark and miserable.
It is.
I'm just glad Christmas is rolling around so we can brighten it all up again.
Well, talking about brightening things up, my lovely, we've got a corking show ahead.
Yeah.
And today, as we're recording, and we're recording a couple of days in advance, today's Friday, I had a little bit of happy news.
Ooh.
So I'm currently celebrating with a hot beverage. But earlier in the week, I applied for another management post at school. I stressed a little bit over writing a really good application letter. And today I was put on the spot and had an interview. And I've got a senior management post again at the school to lead English.
Well done you. It's a good job you speak English, isn't it, really?
Well, it is, but do you know what, Jayne? The thing that makes me particularly happy about this is when I was training to be a teacher, I came across this woman who was an incredible force of nature. And this particular woman turned around to me and said, I would never make a good teacher. I would be more suited to be in the lower end of school where it is a lot more play-based learning because my academic level of English isn't good enough.
Ha 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 ha.
So, to you, my dear, I know you're not listening, but it makes me feel so good that I am now the English lead at my school and I feel incredibly privileged to be doing this for the next couple of terms. So, everybody raise a glass and cheers. I am having a gingerbread latte, which is now my new best drink.
Oh, you know what? I have to admit, I've kind of taken to putting a little bit of Kahlua in my coffee. That's quite a nice wintry thing to do as well.
Well, you see, I couldn't do that because on the way home from work, I had to go and put petrol or diesel in the car. And I thought, well, I know I'm recording with Jayne, so to save time, I'll get a beverage from the shop. And they're a particularly nice shop because if I show them my Ministry of Defence ID because of my Army Cadet Force connection, being a sergeant, I get either a free beverage or the speciality beverages I get for £1 English. So, hee.
I need to come out with you more, love.
I know, it's great. So apologies for the slurping. But yeah, I'm in a good mood and it is kind of compensating for the fact that I have got a bit of a dodgy left knee at the moment. And on Sunday, it's Remembrance Day where I will be parading with the Cadet Force. I just hope my marching doesn't look too shoddy.
I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine. The fact that you're taking part is more important than whether it looks right or not.
I will be wearing my poppy and my grandfather's medals with pride.
Oh, lovely.
Nice little remembrance of him and his duty towards everybody.
Absolutely.
But anyway, we have got a Disney theme park podcast for you. And oh my word, there's a bit of a battle going on here, Jayne.
Right, okay.
So imagine these two food items that have recently been released over in Walt Disney World. which one would win in a fight?
Okay. Right.
So,
Be a bit messy.
true. The first one is called Tree on Cherry Hill. It's available at Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. And, oh my word, it looks decadently delicious. So this little cake is like when it says it's a cupcake, to me, a cupcake comes in a muffin case. And this is more on a sort of like plate. But never mind, we don't care. It's like a semicircular dome with a piped Christmas tree on. For cuteness value, it definitely wins. It looks super sweet. It's covered in edible glitter. Inside, it's got a really rich cherry flavour.
Okay. Well, I do like a cherry.
Yeah, and it's dusted with icing sugar to make it look like a big snowy mound. And then, as I say, it's got this wonderful tree piped on it. I must admit, remember when you were a kid and you had the barber shop Play-Doh set?
Yeah.
The tree on top actually reminds me of that Play-Doh set.
I can see it in my mind's eye now, yes.
Thought you might. Well, I think that is a pretty good one. And I was going to sort of put forward, this is the cake to try. But then Disney outdid itself.
Right.
Our favourite resort, Wilderness Lodge,
Yes.
came up with the cinnamon roll cupcake.
Well, you've got me there, cinnamon. So there you are. That one's won. No?
Well, it's like, oh my word, can they just put all our food groups that we absolutely decadently adore all in one cake? It is, oh my word. The pecan cream cheese filling is amazing. On the top, there are these lovely little sort of icing balls, with lots of little flavour tangs. And then it's got a mini cinnamon roll.
I love cinnamon rolls.
I gather it's quite a strong flavour, but oh my word, which one would win for you? Would it be Cherry Hill or cinnamon roll?
And you have to ask the question.
Well, no, because I know the answer, love.
Cinnamon roll, come on.
Yeah, it's going to splat the pants off the Cherry Hill. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to just sort of present information differently. If any of our lovely listeners are over in Walt Disney World and fancy a delightful treat, why not pop over, get one, send us a picture of you tromping it down.
See if it's as nice as what we think it is.
Yeah. Now, moving away for a moment or two from food, I'm in love with Christmas tree ornaments.
Well, yeah, aren't we all?
Well, yeah. But there's been a whole range released and they're like, oh my word, I've got to have.
So which ones are these?
There's one of the front of Disneyland's It's a Small World.
Yeah.
Very Mary Blair-esque. It looks amazing. And when you turn it around on the back side of it, so instead of it being the backside of water, it's the backside of ornament.
Okay.
There are some iconic images of It's a Small World. There's the goat. There's some little dolls. It's just amazing. There's the bamboo chomping panda.
Oh,
and just
cute.
When I thought I could not find a more perfect ornament, Paul Tawaniki went and spoilt my fun and put an amazing ornament on our website.
Oh, what's one of that?
It's the firehouse at Disneyland.
Oh, yes. I did see that. I think I might have loved that, actually.
I'm more than loving it. Yes, it looks amazing. The only downside for me personally is it's a bit of a ka-ching price.
Oh, I didn't look at that bit. I think I just got distracted with the imagery.
$29.99.
It's a lot for an ornament, isn't it?
It is, and when there's two I really, really like.
See, I'll be buying these and I'll probably be keeping them out all year round, to be fair.
Well, to be honest, to get your money's worth, I think it does, but I've got so many things out all year round, I can't move. It's like a Disney showcase.
Yeah, well, I think that's just one of those things that comes with the territory, my love.
Yeah, but hey-ho. I gather you've got some information about the Regal Eagle barbecue. Oh, my word, that I'm going to have a drink because I can't get this out. Disney and their rhyming words. Regal Eagle barbecue.
It's a good job it's not alliteration as well, isn't it, really? Because that would be a mouthful. I'm not quite sure how.
The Royal Regal Eagle barbecue.
Well, to give it its full title, the Regal Eagle Smokehouse, Craft Drafts and Barbecue.
Oh, get you being posh.
It's never going to get called that, though, surely.
No,
but yeah.
It's going to be called Posh Bird.
That's us, isn't it? Aren't we posh birds? No?
Oh, no, darling, we're so much more than birds.
So, yeah, but basically this is opening up now in Epcot this winter, whatever that means.
It's Disney Vegism.
Disney Vegism, I like that. That needs to be an entry in a dictionary, that, doesn't it? Disney Vegism. Anyway, so this is the new fast casual barbecue that they're having over at the American Adventure. So it's classic backyard barbecue fare. So you can imagine what it's going to be. Lots of, well-grilled barbecue bits and pieces, beef brisket sandwiches. We've got some garlic toast. We've got smoked sausage sandwich. It's your classic, what I think everybody would think of as proper barbecue.
Yeah. The pictures, which I'm going to pop over on our website, look amazing.
They do look the business, to be fair. Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm really impressed that they've got this plant-based barbecue patty with the barbecue jackfruit on top of it. And it's vegan because you can get garlic toast. And
yes.
I love how Disney is really pushing the boat out on all of these options to cater for people's dietary requirements.
And as it should be. Providing I can go up and order a bunless one, I'll be quite happy.
Yeah, and I'm sure they will bunless you up, darling. But it does look really, really good.
Yeah, no, it does. There's lots to get your teeth into, literally.
Oh.
If you look at the photos, they are, astounding.
Well, I was thinking more of some of the titles of what they're serving rather than the food.
Yeah, well, it is a little bit sort of, what's the word? Kind of like tongue twistery sort of, yeah. It's all there, isn't it?
Yeah, but really good to see after all these years of me and you saying that particular eatery in Epcot really let down the side for the USA. So now Disney have listened and they're upgrading there. My next plea is Rose and Crown.
And then what they need to do with the Rose and Crown, Michelle, is let you and I come in and we'll tell them what they should be serving.
Yeah, or even, now they're bringing in this new Mary Poppins-based attraction, why not have a high-end English eatery? Because in this country at the moment, we have been very privileged to see over the last 10 years a complete revolutionisation of our food. And there are so many chefs in this country with 1, 2, 3 Michelin stars. What people eat now isn't really reflected in the Rose and Crown, in my opinion, at the high end of English cookery. So it would be nice if we had somewhere that really showcased English quality food.
No, I was going to say was what it'd be really cool to see is all these deconstruction type dishes. So, take one of your Michelin star chefs, get them in there and take the classic, what is considered to be classic British foods, but give them a twist. Because that's what we want to see, really, isn't it? Show how we can take the good old favourites, but turn them up a notch or 3.
Oh, my God. Heston Blumenthal. Let's employ him now.
Absolutely.
Sold.
do some fancy schmancy, stuff with dry ice or whatever it may well be. But you could make what people conceive as being traditional British fare look and taste really interesting and much more expensive and much more classy than probably what you're getting at the moment.
Yeah. Let's move away from food for a few moments.
And
I'd like to just talk for a few seconds. We on this show always say what we like and what we don't like. I think we're a fairly honest show. We don't
think
say,
so.
Yeah. And one thing that I've been concerned about, and I know we've spoke about it on the show quite a lot, is how Disney are treating their cast, because at the end of the day, the cast make the experience.
They do.
And having been on Disney Cruise Line, I know how demanding a job that must be for the cast members that are employed on the Disney Cruise Line. They're away for weeks on end.
I'm going to say, yeah.
Not seeing family, not seeing friends, and really their accommodation, teeny places, working so hard. And I think that Disney have just done something that just made my heart melt a little bit, because they are going to be the first major cruise line that is providing a complimentary service where families can keep in touch with employees on the Disney Cruise Line.
That's really cool, actually.
And it's free.
Yeah, that element of recognising you're away from home for a length of time. And you could have some quite young people as well that might be away from home for the first time and all that type of thing, and just being able to get in touch without it breaking the bank. Yeah, that's a really nice thing to do, and very simple and straightforward as well.
And some of the employees are from all over the world, and it is just so nice that they're going to be able to text, receive messages with family free of charge. Initially it's been rolled out on the Disney Magic, but it will be coming to all the other ships in the fleet within the next few weeks. So that's brilliant. Well done, Disney.
Yeah, well done.
Right, have you any other news that you would like to share and chew over with?
Well, obviously we have just had, literally in the last probably less than 24 hours, the confirmation that we are going to get Disney Plus in the UK.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! End of March, admittedly, but it's really good news because obviously in our household we're desperate to see The Mandalorian when it comes out, and there's been lots of and ahhing about whether we try and get it not quite, the proper way. But I think from our point of view, we would like to see it in its entirety and in decent quality. So the fact that we are going to get it sooner rather than later is nice to know. And obviously, I know we moan about these delays in the releases between it happening in America and different places, and then it seems to be that us and most of Europe aren't now getting it till the end of March. But I think what we have to realise is that they've had to negotiate with other companies that they've actually got existing contracts with, so like Sky and Amazon and people like this. And the really good thing is they've actually agreed that you can now get your Disney Plus via Amazon Fire Stick. They'll come to an agreement with Amazon about that as well, which for us, because that's what we use, is really good news. So I'm really pleased to hear that's getting all sorted. And then we're still going on a bit of a Star Wars-y kind of twist. Have you seen the slate of TV shows that have been scheduled for the Christmas run-up at all?
Well, no, because I'm not going to be in the UK, so... No.
Well, these are the ones they're starting them from about Thanksgiving onwards. And the really cool thing is, whether we're going to find it streamed somewhere or somebody's going to put a nice little YouTube link up for us, I don't know. Because they are going to do a sneak peek of Rise of the Resistance on the first show. There's a show coming out around about Thanksgiving time. And there's going to be a sneak peek of Rise of the Resistance ride, which I'm really kind of intrigued to see. Because I'd heard a rumour that they were having problems with some of the flooring in there. Apparently... there was a rumour going around that they laid some of the track system upside down and they didn't realise until after the concrete had set. I don't know whether that's true or not. I'm hoping for their sake it isn't. But yes, I would kind of like to see that on YouTube, please, somebody, because obviously it's on ABC in the States. If somebody can get it onto YouTube for me so I can see that, that'd be really appreciated.
Oh. Well, I've got a couple bits of exciting news. The world and Disneyland have gone a little bit crazy over those Disney sippers and Disney popcorn buckets. Oh my word, the little green alien in flannel is over at Hollywood Studios and it is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And then, not just content with that, there's a Mickey Mouse popcorn bucket, there's a Christmas tree popcorn bucket, and then there's a massive Mickey head red bauble sipper. Oh, that's my amazing. Lord, I need these in my life. Need.
What were you saying before about not having place to put all these things, Michelle?
I know. I know.
Because they're not small, these things either, are they? You know.
No, they're quite big.
They look really cool, though.
Yeah, and if I'm going to be acquiring some of them in Disneyland this coming December, I'm going to need a bigger case.
Yeah, you might have to leave things behind to bring those back.
Yeah, true. Like clothes.
Yeah. Don't need clothes.
Got a little song for you now.
Right, okay.
And this song is dedicated to Disney.
Right.
You change your mind like a girl changes clothes. What am I singing about?
I have no idea.
Fuel rods.
Oh.
Because they came out and said that they were going to stop the unlimited swapping of them. And for me, yes, I have my own charging block.
Yes.
But I really love the idea of having the very small lipstick-sized fuel rod with me so that I can charge my phone up with it. When it runs out, I can get another one. And that's what I bought into, a $30 constant exchange. And then all of a sudden they said, oh no, it's going to be $3 a go. Well, that kind of annoyed me because when I sign up for something, I don't expect it halfway through to suddenly change.
No, it's kind of changing the boundaries a little bit, isn't it?
Well, it's like us. We provide a service. We have a show once a week.
Yes.
And if all of a sudden we sort of say, right, well, we're going to do one every 6 months, I imagine some people might be upset. Some people might be delighted, but some people might be like, oh, we really like you guys. Why are you only doing it once every 6 months?
Yeah.
Or like in another alternate idea is like we provide a service where people who really love our show and want more shows can put a little bit of money our way via Patreon, and they know for that little bit of money they're going to get X provided each month, whether it's a couple of extra shows or a surprise goodie box in the mail, something. We provide it. Well, what if those people have signed up for that and I all of a sudden turn around and say, okay, you're not going to get any extra shows anymore?
Yeah, that's not fair. It's not cricket.
Well, it's not what you signed up for.
No.
So it did annoy me a little bit. So I did have a little cheer in my heart when I saw that someone was going forward with this lawsuit.
Yes.
And Disney's backtracked. I do see Disney having to do a further backtrack with this. I do see them probably taking fuel rods out of the park because I can't see a business model working where you are constantly not making any money on something that's taking up space. Because apart from people buying new fuel rods, there's no income in it.
No, it's a peculiar one, isn't it? That's obviously they've not judged it right, and now they're going to have to rethink it, I think, completely.
Yeah, I agree. Well, is that it for our little round table of news?
I think so.
Right, well, let's hop on to a little bit of a feature that we've got, my lovely. And over the next few weeks, we are going to take our lovely friends who listen to our show around some of the wonderful highlights in the theme parks that you can enjoy at this time of year.
Yes.
And the first one is the Festival of the Holidays at Epcot.
Christmas is coming.
It's such an amazing time.
It's Christmas and it's food. It's like, yeah, and it's Disney. It doesn't get any better, really, does it?
It doesn't. It's just like, oh my word, I am so giddy because Christmas to me is the best time to go to Disney. I've never yet done Walt Disney World. I've done Disneyland a few times and it's just like Disney magic with glitter, gingerbread scented snow and extra kapow. It's just the best.
Yeah, I must admit it's one of those things. I mean, I did do Disney World, but it's back in 2004 on the run up to Christmas, and it was a fantastic time to visit. But it's pre these sorts of days of these extra little bits and pieces. So yeah, again, it's kind of like would like to get back out there and experience the parks at these times of years, just to get all these extra bits that they kind of throw in now that they didn't once used to do.
Yeah. Well, they've rebranded it a little bit. It used to be called Holidays Around the World, and now it's going to be Festival of the Holidays. It starts on the 29th of November and runs all the way through to December the 30th.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got holiday kitchens, storytellers, entertainment, and lots more. So instead of taking you hand by hand all the way around every kitchen, we thought we would have a little deep dive, because that's the new in vogue word at the moment, a deep dive into the menus and select one or two things that grabbed our attention that we would like to share. So, have you chosen anything for me to try, Jane?
Well, I'm sure, Michelle, that what we've both chosen, we probably would both, because we know each other quite well, don't we, really? So I've got a sneaky feeling that all that I've got here, we would both quite happily sit down together and chomp our way through, because I have avoided anything that's got anything remotely to do with hummus. There's no hummus going on here at all.
Oh,
you know,
she loves me.
I have been thoughtful. I do know those little things that, you know, would not sit well with you. And I have probably chosen more than I should have done as well.
Oh, go on, let's just go through it.
Right, so I'm going to start in the Tuscany holiday kitchen.
Ooh, Bella Italy.
Yeah. And I'm not going to pronounce it now, but it's called Crispelle di Mele meal. And this is cinnamon, apple fritters, and a vanilla sauce drizzle with confectioner's sugar.
Oh, my word, that's going to be a nice hot one as well, isn't it?
You see, and I have very fond memories. My mum used to make apple fritters at this time of year, and they were always amazing. And it was always like she'd use up any left, you know, apples that were on the turn sort of thing, or, you know, and just it was a way to use up apples. And it's like, it kind of feels very homey to me, and very, just very sort of warming and comforting.
Do you know what? I'm going to let you in a secret now. I have never had an apple fritter.
No.
But I used to. When I was about 6 or 7, we went on swimming lessons on a Monday evening. And after our swimming lesson, it finished about 8 o'clock, we'd go over the road to the fish and chip shop, and we were allowed a treat. And my brother always used to get a bag of chips. I would go for a battered pineapple fritter, which was basically a pineapple ring dipped in batter and deep fried. That was my treat. So I loved that. So I'm kind of really liking the cinnamon twist on this. Yeah,
that would work perfectly, yeah.
Ooh. You've started sweet. I'm starting savoury. I've gone to the American holiday table. Slow roasted turkey with stuffing, mashed potatoes, green beans, and cranberry sauce.
Well, you can't get more traditional than that, can you?
I know. Well, I was having this conversation with a friend of mine the other day, and they were saying, where are you going when you're in Disneyland for Christmas dinner? And I was sort of saying, I'm not sure. And she said, well, you know, where are you going to get your roast turkey? I said, there's nowhere that I can get roast turkey on Christmas Day in Disneyland.
Is there not?
No, not unless it's from one of the food booths.
Right.
So this might be a little put-me-on for any of our visiting friends to Walt Disney World, because that sounds amazing.
It does sound good.
Where are you going next, Janie?
Well, kind of that sort of territory-ish. Well, it's the Yukon, so it's kind of that area, isn't it? It's
Mexico?
Like, yeah. Holiday kitchen, Yukon holiday kitchen. So we're going to go now. So savoury. So I'm following you with the savoury. But this is salmon. So it's seared Valasso salmon with crown maple whiskey glaze, a parsnip silk, apple chutney and hazelnut croquant.
Hang on a minute. A parsnip silk. Come on, that's just a really fine mushed up parsnip. Come on, why do we have to be so poncy?
Well, it's just parsnip puree, basically, isn't it? But look, I'm just enjoying the holiday season. It's parsnip silk, missus. Just go with it.
Yeah, but come on, Disney like their alliteration. Why didn't they say parsnip puree?
This is very true. But I was more intrigued with the salmon with the crown maple whiskey glaze, to be fair.
And also nuts and salmon. Oh my word, they go amazingly, because I do mine with almonds and
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Oh, I like a bit of that. Can I just suggest though, while you're there,
Yeah.
you pick up the maple bûche de Noël?
Well, that was my next thing.
We just have the same mind. Two bodies in different parts of the UK with the same drool factor.
Oh, but it's the fact that it's like mousse and it's rolled in gingerbread. And then you've got cranberry sauce. So you've got, maple, gingerbread, cranberry. And then it's a pecan crumble. That's kind of what sold me, the pecan crumble.
Mate, I'm sold. That sounds adorable. Oh. Well, you were in the Yukon. I'm taking you to Bavaria.
Oh, okay.
Now, one of my favourite phrases in German is Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte mit Sahne. And I'm going to show off and I'm going to say that because basically it's virtually the same. Because in the Bavaria Holiday Kitchen, they have a Black Forest roulade. With cherry whipped cream.
So basically, it's Black Forest Gatto, Michelle.
In a roll.
In a roll, yeah. This is like going back to the early 1980s, this, isn't it?
It is. All I need now is a prawn cocktail and a Bernese steak, and I'm there.
Oh, it was a height of sophistication, wasn't it, back then, to have a Black Forest Gatto?
It was, and now it's like you can pick them up for 99p at the freezer shop.
I do love that chocolate and dark cherry, though. It's a brilliant combination. That's why it's still around, isn't it? Right, okay. So I'm going to go to Sapphire Holiday Kitchen. Now I don't know how you pronounce this. It's Sefenj. It's Sfenj. I don't know how to pronounce that. But I'm not bothered about the pronunciation. I'm bothered about what it actually is. Because these are warm beignets, cream with cinnamon sugar, and chocolate sauce.
Oh. You had me at warm beignet and then you added the rest. It's like,
I know.
Oh my word, what an amazing little dessert.
I know.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so good.
I have to say, Michelle, there's some very nice sounding things on if you go and look at the list of kitchens that they've got, there is some really nice stuff on there. It was very hard to choose just a few.
Well, I've gone for a beverage for you, Jayne.
Have you now?
I have gone for the Jose Cuervo Tequila Gold.
Right.
Vodka, mango syrup, orange juice and soda water. And it's called a firework.
Well, it would be with a bit of tequila and vodka in there. That's bound to set off something.
Absolutely, but I know how much you love your mango.
I know, yeah. No, that's a really good combo.
But I was also torn because I thought you might like the frozen hot chocolate martini.
Oh, okay. So what's in that one? That's
got Grey Goose vanilla vodka and chocolate milk.
I think I might stick to the firework.
You think? Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm fancying that one. Can you imagine that? That just sounds awesome.
I'm not a lover of chocolate milk, though. That's putting me off a little bit.
All right, okay. We'll just get a shot of vodka.
Well, tell you what, you have that one, I'll have the other one, and we'll just share.
Perfect. Did you get me anything else then?
Well, the only other little thing that I thought of, and this is going back to the Tuscany Holiday Kitchen, and they do the panettone mignon. Now, panettone is your traditional Italian Christmas fruitcake, and this is like a little miniature version, and I love panettone, and I just think it is one of those things that we always have in our house. I don't quite know why. It's just one of those little things, and I often buy my moles one for Christmas because the local Lidl. They do like a little miniature version. It comes like a little cute sort of prismy shaped box, and it's very cute and it's very sweet. So that was my last one because I felt it was very Christmassy.
Well, I've got some honorary mentions for some of our lovely listeners.
Oh, okay.
So I know the wonderful Marla Chan is a little bit obsessed with her egg rolls. So I saw this and it just screamed out, Marla must try it. And it's a pork and vegetable egg roll, and that's available at the Shanghai Holiday Kitchen.
Okay.
And then I thought the lovely Angie Mills would possibly want to try out the chocolate peppermint shake with Twinings peppermint chia tea.
Ooh, interesting combo.
It's a non-alcoholic beverage, but it sounds yummy. So that is it for our little chat through the holiday offerings in the food side anyway. We won't revisit the other things, but we will be looking at DCA, Disneyland, Disneyland Paris in a lot more detail. Now, one last thing before we leave the topic of food.
Okay.
The holiday cookie stroll.
Oh, yes.
Now, that looks awesome. You can go around and visit different places, and there's 5 different holiday cookies that you can get a little stamp for in this festival passport.
Yes, very cute.
There's some really, really cute, lovely, adorable bickies. So we've got the pinwheel cookie.
Yeah.
The Linzer, gingerbread cookies, a black and white cookie, a chocolate crinkle cookie, a Mickey Santa cookie. They all look delicious, but come on. We think, Disney, you could do better. And I thought it'd be a really good idea, instead of doing these very sort of generic-y ones, why don't you showcase the best biscuit from each country in Epcot?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, I'm not an expert on Italian biscuits. I'm not an expert on Japanese biscuits.
No,
but
me neither.
Jayne and I have done extensive research over the years on what makes the quintessential British bicky. And while we're just saying this, I know the Americans, I know Disney have said it's a cookie trail, but can I just remind everybody that Nabisco make Oreos, and they are the national biscuit company.
They're biscuits. End of.
End of conversation.
Yeah.
So, Jayne, if you were going to put forward a few biscuits to be the best British bicky, what would be on your list?
Well, you know, when you start thinking about this, I could have just gone on and on and on and on. It was really hard. Because I went, oh, yeah, that one. Oh, well, I've got to have that one as well. Yeah. So, do you want me to go through my list?
Go on.
Yeah. I think I might have my first one might clash with one of yours, though, I think.
Go on.
Well, I've said digestive.
Oh, you can't beat a digestive, I'm sorry.
But it has to be a dark chocolate coated digestive.
Do you know what? There are 2 kind of people in this world. There's the milk chocolate digestive people and the dark chocolate digestive people. And let's everybody who's in our club come for a big cuddle around the microphone.
And I have to say, it's going to have to be McVitie's as well. Sorry, that's advertising, but...
There's only one brand of digestive.
There is, really, yeah. Right, shall we go on?
Go on.
Right. Fig rolls.
I'll give you your fig rolls, madam. Fig rolls? Out of all the British biscuits? Fig rolls?
Yeah, I used to love a fig roll. Dunked in tea. So the biscuity bit would go all soft.
No, because it makes me go to the toilet.
Oh, don't eat that many of them, love.
Oh, well, I normally do when I get older biscuits.
Right, okay, we'll move on then. Okay, custard creams.
You can't beat a custard cream. And do you know what? They are the cheapest biscuits you can get.
Yeah, They're great though.
I love them.
Right. Okay. Then we're going to go on to and pronounce this properly. It's a Nice biscuit.
Not a nice biscuit.
No, it's a Nice biscuit. That's how I was brought up, saying Nice biscuits. But I like them. You know, sometimes you can get them done as a sandwich cream biscuit. So I prefer them as a cream sandwich biscuit rather than just on their own. They are quite nice on their own, but I kind of like them when they're squished together with a bit of cream in the middle.
Nice. Go on, one more biscuit. That's all I'm allowing you because you're making me hungry.
I've got 3 though.
Oh, go on then.
Oh, right. I'll pick one of the 3. Well, I think because it's probably the most quintessentially British out of the 3 that I've got left. You can't leave out the good old ginger nut, can you?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Oh.
You
I must admit, if you're going to dunk, you dunk a hard biscuit like a ginger nut.
Oh, God, oh, yeah.
You can't but dunk it.
No, and back in the day, Marks and Spencer's, I'm advertising yet again, used to do what they called an extremely chocolatey ginger biscuit. And it was dark chocolate that encased a really hard, crunchy ginger biscuit. But the dark chocolate used to be thicker on both sides of the biscuit, all the way around the biscuit, than the biscuit was in the middle. So you actually had more really dark chocolate than you did biscuit, and it was gorgeous. Don't know whether they still do it. If you still do them, Marks Spencer's, you'd like me to taste test them for you. I'm quite willing to take one for the team.
Oh, that's so
Just put that out there. So what did you come up with then?
Well, for me, you can't have a list of biscuits without Jaffa cakes at the top.
But now that's a bit controversial, Michelle.
No, because they're sold in the biscuit aisle, not the cake aisle. So the biscuits.
Okay.
But
why do they call them cake though?
Because it's on a little biscuity that's soft, and when they go off, they go hard. Rather than going soft, and that's what makes a biscuit, a cake a cake.
Yeah.
But for me, there is only one way to eat a Jaffa cake, right? Well, no, tell a lie. What you should do is lick all the chocolate off first.
Yeah.
And then take off the orangey bit, eat the orangey bit, and then you're left with the spongy biscuity base.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
That's what I do as well.
You see, we are of the like mind. Obviously, I had dark chocolate digestives.
Yes, obviously.
The next one is our good friend Lentesta's favourite, the good old jammy dodger.
Or now, are we talking proper jammy dodgers, or are we talking Fox's jam sandwich creams?
No cream. It's just the jam.
Just the jam.
God. Oh, so good. Chocolate bourbon.
Yeah, can't beat chocolate bourbon.
If you're going to have custard creams, you're going to have a chocolate bourbon.
You've got to, yeah. I can just see the variety pack that you get at Christmas in front of me now. Can you not see it, Shell?
Well, no, because it'd be probably empty. Last but not least, and this is a bit of a weird one because all the others have either got chocolate or a jammy bit or something. This is a bog standard basic biscuit, malted milk.
Now, you see, I do quite like a malted milk, and I actually quite like to dunk a malted milk as well.
You've got to dunk a malted milk.
And you can get chocolate ones. You can get half-coated chocolate malted milks.
That'd be just the best.
But unfortunately, it's only milk chocolate, I think. But, I'll take one. I'll take it.
Well, so there we are. We have contributed an idea to good old Disney. Let's have a country-based biscuit festival, not cookies.
Yeah, biscuits.
Anyway, if you want to see some pictures, read our show notes, find out more information about the Disney Dream Girls, you can hop on over to our website, disneydreamgirls.com. You can find lots of pictures and our tweets at DisDreamGirls. You can join our Disney Dream Girls podcast family by searching for us on Facebook. You can also email us, if that's your thing, info@disneydreamgirls.com. Finally, if you do want to support us via Patreon, and we will be recording a brand new Patreon show very shortly, you can pop on over to patreon.com/DisneyDreamGirls and find out lots more there. But until next time, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.